Welcome to NFL Halftime Report for week number 2 of the 2014 NFL season, Sunday, September 14th, 2014. I'm Peter Wiggins, and let's start you off out in Minneapolis, where the New England Patriots are fresh from their opening week loss to the Miami Dolphins, are now leading the Minnesota Vikings at halftime, 24-7 here, as after Matt Castle passed to Matt Mariota for a touchdown for the Vikings to make it 7-0. The Patriots got to work as Devin McCourty picks off a Matt Castle pass and he almost took it in the end zone, and that led to a Stephen Ridley 1-yard touchdown run to tie this at 7-7 at the pace here. And then Gus Kowski kicks a 48-yard field goal drive, and it's 10-7 in favor of the Patriots for one quarter. And then Julian Edelman, a 9-yard pass from Tom Brady, and the Patriots lead it 17-7. And then late in the second quarter here, Patriots buck a Blair Walsh field goal, and Chandler Jones takes it into the 58-yard for a touchdown as the New England Patriots lead the Minnesota Vikings here 24-7 here. Out in Buffalo here. Out in Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills have a 9-0 lead on the Miami Dolphins. They're out in Rich Stadium in Buffalo, or what we call it, Ralph Wilson Stadium. Here's the Buffalo Bills. Scoring drives so far have been on 3 Dan Carpenter field goals there. As 2 field goals in the first quarter from 27 yards. Times 2, and then a 31-yard field goal as the Buffalo Bills lead the Miami Dolphins 9-0 here. Out in Charlotte, North Carolina, here the Carolina Panthers are leading the Detroit Lions 6-0 here. As Carolina's scoring came from a pair of field goals here from as Graham Gainer gets a pair of field goals in his second quarter, one from 29 and one from 53 yards away, as Carolina leading Detroit 6-0 here. Out in Cincinnati, the Cincinnati Bengals are leading the Atlanta Falcons 10-3 here. As after the two teams traded a pair of field goals here, Gibson Bernard gets a 4-yard run, and Matt Nugent's kick is good. It's 10-3 Cincinnati Bengals on top here. Out in Cleveland here, the Cleveland Browns at the half are leading the New Orleans Saints 16-10 at the halftime break here. As Brian Hoyer 9 for 19 for 67 yards here, as the Cleveland Browns open a 10-0 lead on a Miles Austin 3-yard pass from Brian Hoyer to make it 7-0 Browns, and then Billy Cundiff for 32-yard field goal is good, 10-0 in favor of the Browns, and then Shane Graham a 23-yard field goal is good, 10-3 in favor of the Browns, and then T. Gibson a 62-yard interception return run failed, and Jay Graham 9-yard pass from Drew Brees, and it's the Cleveland Browns leading the New Orleans Saints 16-10 here. Out in the Meadowlands here, the third quarter is underway, and the Arizona Cardinals have a 10-7 lead on the New York Giants here, as the Arizona Cardinals opened a 10-0 lead here on a Jonathan Dry 1-yard run to make it 7-0, and then Chandler Catanzaro gets a field goal to make it 10-0, and then the Giants got on the board on a Ruben Randall touchdown pass by Eli Manning. It's good. 10-7 Cardinals through 3 quarters here. And Cowboys have a 16-0 lead on the Tennessee Titans down in Nashville here. As the Cowboys, led by Tony Romo, have 10 for 6 with 94 yards. As Dan Bailey kicks 3 field goals, 1 from 48, and a 44 and 51 yarder. And the Cowboys get a touch from Delaney Walker to make this 16-0 Dallas Cowboys on front of the Tennessee Titans so far. In the Washington Redskins have a 21-7 lead on Jacksonville Jaguars, but some devastating news here as the Washington Redskins lose quarterback Robert Griffin III due to an injury here, and now Rex Grossman will call the plays here as Kirk Cousins will take over for RG3 as he is so good. 14 for 18 for 1 yards and 1 touchdown as Cousins threw a pass to Joe Young at 7-0 in favor of the Redskins. And Alfred Morris gets a pair of touchdowns, each one yard away to make it 21-0 Redskins. And then Chad Henne throws it to Mercedes Lewis, and as the Redskins now lead it 21-7 here. And Tom Brady, so far, he has 9 for 10, 105 yards and 1 touchdown. Steven Ridley, 11 carries for 29 yards and 1 touchdown here. And Julian Edelman, 5 for 69 and 1 touchdown for 69 yards and 5 receptions here. And Matt Castle, 12 for 20 for the Vikings with 144 yards and 1 touchdown, 2 picks here. And Matt Asiata, 4 receivers for 40 yards and 1 touchdown here. And second half plans here. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good defensive work. Controls Cordell Patterson. So far, he's got 3 receptions for 39 yards. And keep up the good work for the Patriots. And that will lead them to a win here. A look at some baseball scores here around the major leagues here. Boston Red Sox, bottom second, trailing the Kansas City Royals 4-0 here. Other scores, Tampa Bay leading Toronto 4-0 here. Detroit Tigers lead the Cleveland Indians 1-0 here. New York Mets and the Washington Nationals no score through 6 out in New York City. Chicago Cubs lead the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-0 in the bottom of the third down in Pittsburgh. Philadelphia Phillies lead the Miami Marlins 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Milwaukee Brewers and Cincinnati Reds no score through 2. Minnesota Twins lead the Chicago White Sox 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning here. And Colorado Rockies lead the St. Louis Cardinals 1-0 in the top of the second inning here. And Atlanta and Texans get underway by 3:05 p.m. And that's going to be it for the NFL Halftime Report on this Sunday, September 14th, 2014. I'm PDJ with you. Have a good day, and I'll have Sports Roundup right after either the Patriots-Vikings or the Red Sox and the Royals. I'll see you right after the Red Sox-Royals game on Nesson. Have a good day.